Yeah, there you go. So convertible debt proceeds, 2.97 billion, Bitcoin price of 99,000, 30,000 Bitcoins purchased. And this is the sum of our bullish scenario here with 105,000 Bitcoins purchased over the course of the week and convertible debt. So it seems like it's 100,000 Bitcoin purchase would be in the cards. And I feel like that's something he'd be looking to do.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Go down in history.
Welcome back to the channel. Aaron here from the Bitcoin Bros. You just saw in that clip, that was Jeff from the QuantBros talking about how much Bitcoin MicroStrategy could be announcing that they bought next week. And that's going to be huge. Going to be showing another clip at the end of the video. Highly recommend you guys stick around to the end of this video. Great information in today's video. MicroStrategy could be having a huge week next week, and it could all be orchestrated by things that Michael Saylor could potentially be doing over this weekend and going into early next week. So stay tuned for this video. This is going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and get into some recent MicroStrategy Bitcoin news, and then we'll get more into some other clips. So let's go ahead and check it out here, guys. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. We have new Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, and crypto videos coming out every single day. Let's go ahead and check out some of this recent news. Right here from Eric Balachunas. Even the most intense week of GameStop mania couldn't come close to the week MicroStrategy just had with $136 billion in volume. He also threw in Amazon in there as well. Amazon never had a week like this either. Look at that traded volume there for MicroStrategy, and we could just be getting started. I know some people think that the top isn't for MicroStrategy. A lot of people who don't understand what's going on, but the Bitcoin bros think different. We think we're definitely just getting started for MicroStrategy. And we closed at 421 for MicroStrategy on Friday. Going to be interesting to see how Bitcoin performs this weekend and how MicroStrategy opens on Monday. And this is MooMoo. They are a brokerage. We have an affiliate link with them in the description below. If you sign up and deposit $100, you get 6 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you get 20 free stocks. So it's basically free money. Those stocks could be valued up to $2,000 each, guys. You can trade options on here. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade IBIT, any stock you're interested in. So make sure to check out MooMoo. And then also our Patreon, we have exclusive content over there. We give options trading alerts. We give leverage trading alerts. We give premium alpha over in our Patreon. Our community is growing, so make sure to check out those two. If you do, we highly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get back into this news here. So we can see this was from Saylor a couple of days ago. He's saying that MicroStrategy has completed the $3 billion offering of convertible notes at 0%. So $3 billion from MicroStrategy to buy more BTC. And then we can see here, MicroStrategy now has their $3 billion to buy more Bitcoin. This was earlier today. Looks like they released those funds, so now they can go back in and buy that BTC. So we could see a huge Bitcoin buy from MicroStrategy over this weekend. And then IBIT had a huge net flow on Friday. They're continuing to buy Bitcoin, $512 million. So a lot of volume from IBIT, a lot of volume from Michael Saylor buying with MicroStrategy, buying Bitcoin. So everything's still looking really, really bullish. We're getting very close to that $100,000 buy target for Bitcoin. And there's a couple of live streams going on over on Twitter. I couldn't find the one that I saw earlier. That had like 500,000 people watching the Bitcoin $1,000 countdown. And you can see Bitcoin Magazine's doing one. They have 30,000 people in there right now. So a lot of bullish news for Bitcoin and MicroStrategy here. But I want to go ahead and get into these clips. I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you bullish? Are you bearish on Bitcoin now? Are you bullish or bearish on MicroStrategy? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about these clips. This is the QuantBros going over some things. I think next week could be absolutely massive for MicroStrategy. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
All right, so let's play this out. Let's just say Saylor sees the short report and he says, okay, I see that you're shorting my stock. And he says, I'm going to play along with this whole thing. I'm going to make you think you're right. And I'm going to tap my ATM and make my share price go down so I can give all of the other holders an opportunity to get back in lower. Meanwhile, you're confusing the people that are taking the short on this. And wow, I mean, this is getting totally crazy, but you can confuse them and make them think they're right. And then all of a sudden you announce you purchased 100,000 Bitcoin over the weekend on Monday, and you just totally wreck their entire trade. Like, all of your models are completely broken. And I think Saylor's having a ton of fun with this now because there's so much information asymmetry, and it's like anybody who's trying to trade.
Like, no one in their right mind would keep a short open when they're about to increase their Bitcoin by potentially 30% over the weekend.
Right. They just don't know though, right? Like this thing has been, this whole month has been planned for probably a couple quarters.
You're absolutely right.
I would assume, right? Because like, think about it. The $42 billion announcement, he's like, okay, Q4 is going to be nuts. Everybody's going to be jacked, right? We've got the election. If we think the election's going that way, and we've got all these positive things happening. And the QQQ moment is pretty big too. And if you have the ability to raise a ton of capital and start, turning the volume up into a QQQ rank day, like you do it, right?
Yeah, you do it. You absolutely do it.
And the way you do it is you just keep buying Bitcoin. And if you have access to like these capital markets to like that are just keep giving you money to go buy Bitcoin, you just keep doing it. And you like try to get such a high ranking next Friday because of your Bitcoin purchase. So I wouldn't be surprised, Dan. I wouldn't be surprised if he's raised 5% of the daily traded volume, but maybe he's raised 7, but will only announce that they've purchased like 5, if that makes sense, just to leave dry powder for the whole week, right? I can imagine a scenario where Bitcoin pumps this weekend. I've got a feeling Bitcoin's going to pump this weekend, and we get an announcement on Monday or Tuesday that MicroStrategy has purchased 100,000 Bitcoin or whatever that may be. And all of a sudden, boom, your models are broken. Anybody who's short here is like, oh my God, I'm so shit out of luck. Are trading this. And so when the NAV, so if Saylor announces that he purchased 100,000 Bitcoin and the NAV technically instantly falls, because it will instantly fall, right? The NAV, that metric will instantly fall. Let's just say it falls to 1.5. All of a sudden, everybody who owns this stock goes, holy shit, this stock is totally undervalued. It was trading at 3x NAV yesterday, right? And so what do? You go long, right?
Yes, the entire market goes long on open.
The entire market goes long the stock because they're like, oh my God, this thing is slingshot undervalued. Like I'm going long. And likely the price of Bitcoin behind it is running at the same time as well.